Hey guys, welcome back to a new video on the channel, and today we are going to talk about the Nintendo Direct that happened last night. And to be honest, there were two camps of people who were expecting different things from this Direct. The first kind was basically the ones who are just into the Nintendo stuff and have got their hands on the Nintendo Switch 2 or are thinking about getting their hands on the Switch 2 and we're looking forward to more exclusive great Nintendo titles like just one right here, Donkey Kong Bonanza. They're looking forward to the next Zelda, the next Mario, the next Animal Crossing and all that stuff. And to those people, they were doomed from the start because this direct was a partner direct. It was not a Nintendo exclusive direct, in which they will show their own games. So it was a partner direct, and with that, still, I was expecting something big like this one right here. WWE 2K25. I mean, this has been such an impressive port on this console. I mean, WWE being a niche in itself and wrestling games being a niche in itself, I think so. It has been very, overlooked by most of the fans because this game works so good on this. Just like the Xbox Series S and the S and all the great big consoles out there. It just works as good as them. It just works as good as them. And this, created big expectations in my mind that, finally the Nintendo Switch 2 would be a console of its own. You can, play all your games here. And you don't have to depend on the Series X or the PS5 and all that stuff. And yes, for that, I was expecting a lot of games, and I was in the second camp. I was expecting Call of Duty. I was expecting, Star Wars Outlaws, which kind of happened. I was expecting Assassin's Creed, not Shadows, but Mirage, something like that. I was expecting big things from this direct and not, going into the fact with the Halos and the Bethesda games and all that stuff. I mean, Bethesda has put Doom on this, but I was expecting Starfield and all that stuff and, Forza. But apart from that, and one more to add to my misery, Death Stranding one, because I heard it from Beat 'em Up's channel. Anyway, so yeah, I was in the camp too, and I was expecting this to be, chitty chitty bang bang, let's go kind of direct. And I expected most of the people, Nintendo fans, to not be, quite excited about it and not like this direct. But in my opinion, Nintendo has had to do that direct. Nintendo needed those games because to make it legit, in my opinion, one direct had to go that way, but it didn't. I mean, it sorta did. I mean, 20% in my opinion. I mean, the potential is there. It is meant to happen. It will happen. Then what's the delay? I don't understand. Because if you are looking forward to the new market, new consumers, you have beefed up your console from the previous one right here. You have made it, 10 times more powerful than the previous one. Then why are you, stopping yourself from putting good and big games like this on your system? And I just turned it on and I'll just go back. And yeah, I did not understand that. And with that, there are some of the games that have been announced for the Nintendo Switch 2 for the upcoming year and the ones that were announced during the direct. And in this video, we'll get in through them and I'll give my 2 cents about those games and how I feel about them. And if you guys don't know, there was an update made to the Nintendo Switch 2 firmware a few days back. And through that, now you can just, go into the search bar right here and you can just hit the Nintendo Switch 2 and you'll get all your Nintendo Switch 2 upcoming and all the softwares and games that are available for the Nintendo Switch 2 right here. And with that, let me just focus a little proper. Let's go. And let's now talk about the games that were announced for the Nintendo Switch 2 during this partner direct. And before we go, do remember to hit the subscribe button. And if you make it till the end of the video, then you are a goddamn OG. And do remember to hit the like button as well. And without further ado, let's jump into the games that were announced for the Nintendo Switch 2 last night during the direct. I mean, the first one is right up here. It is Madden 26. I mean, Madden 26, FC 26 and all those games were already announced for the Nintendo Switch 2 with the Nintendo Switch 2 version. And it was already, on the eShop. it was already here. So nothing, surprising, but these newer EA's titles, sports titles on the Switch 2 look better than the previous ones. So I'm excited for this. Most people, turn their eye away from it, but I'm looking forward to it because I want to see that are we finally getting a proper console experience of these games on a handheld, because 2K did that. 2K, yeah, you can do that. You are getting a full handheld gaming experience, proper home console experience on your handheld with 2K25. It can happen with Madden. It can happen with FC 25 and 26. Sorry about that. I mean, it's in the making, to be honest. But yeah, you gotta see it to believe it. Anyway, the next games that were announced for during this direct were, let's go down and we'll find them. And okay, and the first one was, okay, I don't know what to say about this. That is Chilling Fire on the Nintendo Switch 2. I don't know what to say or do about it. It uses the mouse functionality. Sorry, not the mouse functionality, the camera functionality, which is kind of good because we all have webcams everywhere around the house, and a Nintendo Switch 2 is good with webcams. It can register any webcam, to be honest. But anyway, in this you just chill around with your friends at a campfire and you do campfire things. I don't know, without a beer, this feels like really a task in my opinion. I mean, without a beer, I mean, that could be a game of its own. I mean, the difficulty would be insane with that. But anyway, this is Chilling Fire and chilling by the fire, and I don't know anything else I can say about this game. I just wanted to point it out, and so yeah, here it is, Chilling by the Fire for the Nintendo Switch 2. And then going down there, okay, I'm excited for this. This is a really, really good video game. Final Fantasy Tactics. It's one of the best video games of all time, one of the best Final Fantasy games of all time. I've played so many Final Fantasy games in my life, and personally, my favorite is Final Fantasy X, but I'm really looking forward to playing the Tactics one. I have it on myself, but this one would be with extra voice acting and all that stuff, which will, elevate the experience to a whole new level. And the game in general looks so good. A great RPG. But I do also understand at the same time why I felt a sense of disappointment when I saw this game. Because I was like, yeah, the Nintendo Switch in general has been about these games. And to be honest, one way or another, these games will find their way on this platform. So I was like, we could have taken a back seat from all this stuff and, reveal some of the really big boys out here. But anyway, good for the fan base. I really enjoy it, but it won't speak to a casual gamer or the type of gamer Nintendo is catering to right now. The next game I want to talk about is, okay, let's go down and let's check it out. It's okay. I'm really looking forward to this game. This was one of the games, the Nintendo Direct needed this, in my opinion. It definitely needed this. It needed games like this, games with environments like this, games with the graphics like this, games with the entire feel and everything like this. I mean, the gameplay sold me. I mean, the Nintendo Direct kind of started to pick up during the time when this game got announced, and it completely pumped me up. I mean, just look at this. This looks great. And the gameplay in itself and everything, I mean, they showed in the Direct. I mean, I don't really believe the gameplay, but I mean, the direction they're taking with this game is good. And if they can pull it off, and the Bloomberg team is behind this game, which have made the Silent Hill 2 remake last year. So I have big expectation for this. And if it is a Nintendo Switch 2 exclusive, then I mean, yeah, good for me, because I'm into these games. And to be honest, I can be just a fucked up individual for thinking that, but yeah, a win for me. Okay, and then let's go down and look at all the next games that we're going to talk about. I mean, yeah, FC 26 is here, and it was in the Direct, and we have Zlatan Ibrahimovic back with FC now, which is great. FC, FIFA, whatever you want to say. And is there no, it's the newer Santiago Bernabeu. So yeah, I mean, FC 26, really looking forward to this, but nothing new, nothing surprising. So yeah. The next one is Borderlands 4. I mean, the Borderlands 4 got announced way back during the Nintendo Switch partner program. reveal program during the Nintendo Switch 2 reveal back in April. And yeah, I hate the CEO of this company, but yeah, the game looks so good. And it will work good on the Nintendo Switch 2. I have faith in that because 2K25 test was it, and the Nintendo Switch 2 has passed that. And you may ask me, ki, why am I so, confident about this console? And to be honest, I've seen the light and it's looking good. Okay, anyway, and the next game we want to talk about is Hyrule Warriors Age of Imprisonment. Got some new gameplay and all that stuff, and it really looks good, and I'm so looking forward to playing this game. But again, it was revealed for winter 2020 or 5 or 26, I don't know, but it was revealed for winter, which is quite a bummer because we have seen the gameplay and the trailers and all that stuff so many times now, and all we expect now is a release date. But Nintendo is not doing that right now. And yeah, I mean, they are, perfectionists at their craft. So we're, they are gonna release it when it's ready. So yeah, the next game, which, was 15% of my, you can say, it was true. Finally, a big game on this platform. It was Outlaws. Outlaws is a big game. I mean, Ubisoft is going through a rough patch right now. Outlaws in itself was not a really well received game. But graphically, you can take it away from Ubisoft. Their game looks beautiful. And I mean, this game will look good on this system. And a big open world Star Wars experience to have on the go. Gimme, 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 gimme! Okay, and the next game we're going to talk about is Dragon Ball Sparking Zero. And actually, I'm looking really forward to playing this game because I love Dragon Ball, and this game was in my wish list on my PlayStation 5, but now I can just get it for the Nintendo Switch to play it on the go, which is so good. And to be honest, the gameplay and all they showed in the direct looked like from the Switch 1, which wasn't that good, but I'm pretty sure they're gonna update it for the Nintendo Switch 2. The next game I want to talk about is Persona 3 Reload. I really love the Persona games and I'm really looking forward to playing this game. I have played this a bit on my PSP back in the day. But yeah, I mean, this game is great and the Reload version and everything is amazing. And yeah, definitely a recommended game to anyone who's looking forward to buying the Nintendo Switch 2. The next game is Pac-Man. Okay, yeah. This is a 3D Pac-Man game and it has been remastered, but this direct needed something like this, so it was welcome, and it was actually the good time during the direct when we were actually getting good games. So yeah, Pac-Man World Repack 2, great game, looking forward to it. And yeah guys, yeah, and then there's this one more game right here, The Adventures of Elliot. It was one of the last 2 games that was revealed during the direct, and it was kind of disappointing because I thought the last 2 games would be a big ones, and this is a big one, beautiful game and everything. I'm not taking anything away from these games, but as I just said in the earlier part of the video, we were looking for something else in this direct specifically, and it did not deliver. So yeah, quite a bummer. The next game I want to talk about is, I haven't seen it here, but I remember it getting revealed during the direct, so I'm gonna look for it right now. And okay, let's go. If you don't find it, I'm just gonna search it. So the joke's on you, Nintendo. Okay. And the last game that I remember, which was revealed during the showcase, was Octopath Traveler 0. And I'm a big Octopath fan. I mean, could just search now. Okay, why is it not on the eShop? I don't know, but it's not available for pre-order on the step. But another Octopath Traveler 0 also got revealed for the Nintendo Switch 2. I'm looking really forward to this game because I love Octopath Traveler 2. But again, we were looking for something else, guys, and it was not it. But at the same time, if you're getting this, then I'm glad getting Octopath Traveler 0, to be honest. Also, some of the newer Yakuza games got announced during this direct, the Yakuza Kiwami Part 2 and 3. And yeah, I mean, I'm enjoying my Yakuza 0 Director's Cut on my Nintendo Switch 2, as you guys can see. Really love this game. And so I will definitely get those Yakuza games as well on my Nintendo Switch 2. And yeah, guys, with that. And yeah, another Monster Hunter game got announced, Monster Hunter Stories for the Nintendo Switch 2, which was actually a great start to the direct because Monster Hunter games, we were expecting those to come back to the Nintendo Switch, and I really love Monster Hunter Rise on the system. So yeah guys, the start was great. And yeah guys, that's all that I can remember which was worthwhile from this direct, which can be mentioned for this video. And yeah guys, that's it for the video today. And yeah, if you made it till the end of the video, then you're a damn OG again. And do remember to hit that like button, and do let me know in the comment section below that which Nintendo Switch 2 games are you are looking forward to, and which games you want the Nintendo Switch to have, the games you want to come to the Nintendo Switch 2. And with that, thanks for watching this video again, and I'll see you the next time I upload. Thank you.